104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. And, of course, Big Board Sports, 10 to noon every Monday through Friday. Our guy, Chris Onorato, on there. And, of course, also News Channel 13. A little Section Tuesday, talk a little local athletics. A lot of divisions and championships have been decided just this weekend.
Yeah, we had all 10. Because of Friday's snowstorm, we had all 10 sectional championship games in basketball. Boys and girls played Saturday. So 5 at Hudson Valley Community College, 5 at what I'm calling the CIA, the Cool and Shoring Arena.
Right, which it freaks me out because as a guy who used to cook, I almost went to the Culinary Institute of America, which is also called the CIA, and now it's Glens Falls Civic Center.
Do they refer to it as the CIA? I love it.
Yeah, because it was the weirdest thing because the first time like a chef came up to me and went, "We're gonna think about getting you in here," I'm like looking at him like, what does sweet potatoes have to do with the Central Intelligence Agency? I don't understand. And then I realized I'm not that intelligent. It must be the Culinary Institute of America.
What was your specialty dish?
I loved cooking. Like I could cook anything.
So if you were to make back in the day, if you were to get into the CIA, what would you cook as like your signature dish?
Oh, you go in, they strip you down to nothing. You start learning how to dice, julienne. Everything is stripped down to nothing, and you start from the bottom up.
Wow.
Yeah, so you don't have a specialty.
Okay.
Mongo come, Mongo cut, Mongo learn to cook.
As surprised as you are with the background of Levack's cooking skills, was there a big surprise for a sectional champion? That's called a nice segue right there.
Oh, I see we're doing sports.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Was there a surprise? Boy, how about Whitehall, the boys? I know, look, we talk a lot of double A's on this show and on Big Board Sports, certainly, but how about the Class D boys? Whitehall wins their first sectional championship since 1971.
Wow.
Really good stuff from the Railroaders in Class D. Surprise. Colony girls came on really strong this year. They win the double A's on the girls' side over Bethlehem, who had been playing so well at the turn of 2018 also. Averill Park, 5 straight sectional championships in Class A for Sean Organ and his girls' basketball team. I don't know that there were too many stunners, to be honest with you. Shen, 4 and 5 years. A lot of the same kind of cast of characters, if you will. But a great story over the weekend is Lake George boys, I think. Undefeated, number 1 in the state. They go back-to-back Class C championships. So, as we get into the state tournament and we start thinking about, okay, what team can really make a run at this thing now that we're beyond Section 2, I think we have some real players in the state tournament.
So you would say Lake George is the most likely to win that state championship?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that, although they are number 1 team in the state, so just rankings alone would lead you to believe that they would be the favorite. They're certainly near the top of teams that are going to contend for a state title. Look, Averill Park girls have to be up there.
Right.
Now they're going to get a test right out of the gate. If they get by their first game, which they will play Saturday at Hudson Valley Community College, the path the rest of the way may set up better for the Warriors. It may be the first game out of the gate for them that is the most difficult. When you get into the double A's and you're talking about Shen, I don't know, outside Section 2, the basketball is just so good. It's hard to say, they're going to be our state tournament favorites. But I would be surprised, if we don't get 1. I know I'm not stepping out on a flimsy limb here by saying we should get at least 1 across 10 teams, but I would be surprised if we don't get 1.
Chris Onorato with us right now, 104.5 The Team. So the snow made the weekend almost impossible, and there's a chance it's going to mess everything up again?
Yes, how about that? We've got 2 games scheduled, the Lake George boys, Argyle girls in Saratoga at Saratoga High School Wednesday night, and the predictions from our meteorologists are that, are we in the 4 to 8 range? Are we going to go over 8 to 15? Certain models, be it the European or the North American, show something. So, look, we don't know. We are anticipating, and so are the schools, by the way. The schools are also anticipating that if we don't play Wednesday, we will play Thursday. So we're already kind of in that mode of, all right, we know what the rain date, if you will, is going to be.
Oh, man. And do you see that like shaking it up anyway, or is it still, how it lays out, it's going to lay out?
It shouldn't. I don't think so. I mean, I don't, the weather. So we talked to Scotty Marr. I was at the UA lacrosse game against Cornell on Sunday, and he thought the moving of dates messed with his guys a little bit. They still end up winning, obviously, but he did think the weather played a factor. They were supposed to play Thursday. Cornell couldn't get out on Friday to come to Albany, so they moved it a day. For high schools, I don't think it's going to be a factor. Okay. I think there's enough notice here that, hey, be ready, because on Wednesday you may not play. Mentally, that kind of puts you in a mode of, I think the flip side would be, can you flip the switch?
Right.
Because you're thinking, we may not play Wednesday, and now are you kind of too relaxed throughout the school day or whatever, or that morning, and then it's like, oh, wait, there is no snow. Here we go.
Right. Chris Onorato, as you bring up Albany almost, just barely getting by with Cornell. I think that was the trap game. I think that's the wake-up game. Do you see it the same way? Will they continue to rip through people?
Yes, until they get to Saturday.
Yeah, Maryland,
UMass today, and then Maryland, a 1-2 matchup at Maryland. I would be stunned if that is a wide margin of victory or defeat, for that matter. I would think that's going to be a really tight game. What I think it does, Levack, is you bring a great point that UAlbany has already seen evidence that they can win a close game. They can come from behind late in the fourth quarter. They're inside 4 minutes to go, down by 2 goals against Cornell. I mean, to me, I'm on the sidelines. I'm thinking, boy, I'm now. What questions am I asking of a team that just lost while ranked number 1 for the first time ever? So they've seen evidence that, 1, we can win a close game. 2, we can come back because of the guy at the faceoff X, especially TD Erlin, 24-24 on Sunday.
Insane.
So if they're down to Maryland late, there will be no panic. There's no doubt about that.
Well, last time they played Maryland last year, they got pushed around the field.
Yes.
This year, they put an emphasis on putting on some muscle.
Yeah, and Maryland has lost some guys, too. So
Rambo's not there, right?
Even though they're the number 2 ranked team in the country, right, they're a different team from last year's national championship squad.
What else are you working on over at News Channel 13?
Boy, that's a good question. How about the final UAlbany Basketball Weekly show?
Wow, is it already?
Well, we thought we were going to be doing it Wednesday this week because everybody kind of figured UAlbany would be in Vermont tonight.
Right.
They're not. So we're going to shoot the final UAlbany Basketball Weekly show today, and then we moved it up a day. Will and company, his wife is a huge North Carolina fan. They're going to go down to the Barclays Center, see the Tar Heels tomorrow night, which we think is going to be against Syracuse, and that's why I'm going as well. Right. Ashley's obviously a Syracuse alum, big Hughes fan, so we're going to go down to the ACC tournament tomorrow too, thinking we'll see Syracuse.
All right, I got to share with you because I figure you're in better shape than I am. Maybe you'll take the side of the person I'm starting to get angry with.
Okay.
Giancarlo Stanton is starting to tick me off.
Did you see the video and the pictures for Men's Health?
Yes.
Did you see them?
Yes.
My goodness.
But what was bothering me first, Chris, is he's standing next to Aaron Judge. You got the 2 behemoths.
Yeah.
Judge is wearing a normal, baggy baseball outfit.
Right.
Where someone has taken the time to tailor in the sides of Giancarlo Stanton so you can make sure you see that he's a V.
Sure.
Like, I get it. You're a good-looking guy. Don't be puffy A-Rod. That's what I'm worried about here.
No, he's not puffy A-Rod, although Miami.
Miami.
He did spend plenty of time in Miami.
Right. Miami Men's Health, tailored jersey.
But can we all honestly sit here today and say we wouldn't do the same?
I wouldn't own a shirt if I looked like him.
Well, there you go. So what's better? To walk around 24 hours a day without a shirt, or to have something constantly tailored to you as if you're a superhero?
I don't know. When your fans want to go and mass shove in garlic fries and ice cold beers while they watch you, the least you could do is wear a baggy jersey for me.
So you're saying he's making the fans, while they're cheering for him, still feel worse about themselves?
Right. He has made me uncomfortable, and I haven't even been to my first game yet. My first tickets aren't till May, and I'm already upset about it. He is, man, but it's just it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings.
Who wins a fight? Judge Stanton.
Well, I always go against the pretty boy in a fight because they got a lot more to lose. I always vote.
And Judge is bigger.
I'm
assuming Judge isn't the pretty boy in this one.
No, not in this one. I mean, he's got the straight hand teeth.
He doesn't have to worry about getting punched in the mouth. The teeth are already kind of.
Might lose a hand.
Yeah.
So I would go. I'm gonna go Judge. But Judge isn't he a little younger too, though?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one. I actually wouldn't mind seeing that if it didn't affect my season. there's no way it doesn't affect my season.
No, that won't end well for anybody. Yeah.
Like even them just running for the same fly ball and running into each other full speed.
That's why they need to be in the corners.
Right. You can't be near each other.
No. And I mean, first of all, neither one can play center, so you're good there.
Right.
They have to be in left or
Poor
right.
little Brett Gardner some days, man.
And Aaron Hicks in center.
But Hicks has been working out. Like Hicks will be on the cover of Men's Health next month, probably.
I just caution this. I've seen Matt Harvey in fashion type.
Yeah, ESPN.
He was in ESPN The Body.
The Body, right.
And earlier than that, even he was the New York Post did something with him,
which
was very. That to me was more A-Rod.
Yeah,
that was very A-Rod. This is not so much.
Stanton puts on purple lip gloss and it's over. It's over for me.
Don't kiss any mirrors.
Chris Onorato, man, we appreciate you. Be safe in your travels, and for your missus, I will say go Cuse, but not for Goz.
There you go. Perfect. Thanks, guys.